top secret records has leaked onto the net. Behind the scenes, the CC is buying up hundreds of thousands of XRP tokens. And agree with me, you cannot pass over this. Along with the SEC, a number of the largest groups inside the world have additionally started buying XRP cash in anticipation of a large upward push. But what sort of boom are the experts predicting? You'll be greatly surprised, but they may be speaking about a price surge to $546. Sounds crazy, right? Let's destroy it all down. The ongoing conflict among Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission has taken any other turn, with XRP seeing a surge in institutional buying, just as the legal combat moves to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. After a district court ruling that favored Ripple, institutional investors appear to be making a bet on effective final results for the business enterprise and its token. A CoinShares report from October 14th confirmed that the employer's inventory rate was going, found out that XRP saw an extremely good 266% boom in buying from institutional investors, remaining weak with $1.11 million pouring in as compared to just $0.3 million wallets. This sharp upward thrust in hobby coincides with developing hypothesis about a potential XRP charge rally. XRP's sudden surge in institutional buying displays growing self-belief in Ripple's destiny, specifically in light of the SEC's ongoing prison struggles. The district court ruling in advance this year, which mounted that XRP isn't always considered safety for programmatic sales, gave Ripple a prime win. However, the SEC has chosen to attraction this choice, and the criminal struggle has now shifted to the Second Circuit Court. Despite this, the ruling stays a robust precedent, and Ripple's leadership is assured that the employer will come out on top. Reiterated that the court's selection on XRP's non-security status remains untouched via the CC's appeal. XRP isn't a protection. Alderotti emphasized, assuring the XRP community that the core of the case remains settled regulation. While the SEC maintains to challenge certain elements of the ruling, especially regarding Ripple's institutional income and secondary marketplace transactions, the class of XRP itself remains a key victory for Ripple. Even because the felony warfare rages on, XRP appears to be cashing in on a renewed sense of balance. Analysts have cited that because the core ruling regarding XRP's popularity as a non-safety remains intact, marketplace participants are much less concerned approximately the token's regulatory destiny. This readability, mixed with the growing interest from institutional buyers, shows that XRP could be in for a bullish run. The large crypto market is likewise experiencing a bullish October. As investors cognizant on favorable macroeconomic situations and upcoming US elections, ignoring latest spikes in inflation, digital asset investment products noticed $407 million in internet inflows, with XRP gambling a great function on this surge. This momentum could retain as Ripple pushes back in opposition to the SEC's enchantment, and the marketplace sees XRP as a safer bet compared to different assets facing regulatory scrutiny. As Ripple's leader, felony officer Stuart Alderod, remarked, the data are on our aspect and the regulation is on our side. With Ripple's past enchantment and the SEC's recognition on institutional sales, the following segment of this example may want to reshape the crypto landscape, influencing how virtual belongings are regulated in the United States for future years. The coming months might be important in figuring out whether or not Ripple's long prison war will end in a decisive victory, not best for XRP, but for the complete industry. Unbelievable proper. But here's the actual query. With institutional shopping for skyrocketing and Ripple gaining momentum in court, just how excessive should XRP bounce? Trust me, what the experts are predicting will leave you speechless. You may not trust what is coming subsequent for XRP. This could change the whole thing, and you, in reality, do not want to miss it. So the XRP community has continually been recognized for its sturdy perception inside the cryptocurrency's capability. I only highlight that faith. A tweet by using Harmonic summed up the prevailing mood, reminding anybody that persistence is the key. Rome become no longer constructed in a day, while Jack the Rippler, an outstanding figure in the XRP International, boldly said that a god candle for XRP is inevitable, suggesting that an explosive price surge is simply around the nook. In another tweet, he didn't preserve lower back, predicting a stunning 100x XRP candle and urging XRP holders to stand organization until the asset reaches $50 and beyond. These sentiments reflect the optimism of XRP enthusiasts, but additionally they increase a crucial query: just how realistic are those forecasts? The Maximum pointed out, prediction recently has come from Ido Farina, CEO of Alpha Lions Academy, who requested his Twitter followers what they could do with Proficient 1000 XRP. The responses have been blended. Some might hold on for dear lifestyles, storing the tokens for the long term, while others, extra skeptical, said they would sell without delay. However, one answer grabbed all people's interest. An incredible crypto researcher named Us.Thankx hopefully said he would hold the 1000 XRP until it reaches at least $100. To put that into perspective, XRP's present-day charge hovers around 54 cents. Reaching $100 could require a monumental 18,000% growth. What might that appear to be? The 1000 XRP worth just $500 or $46 nowadays would skyrocket to a fee of $100,000. It's a spectacular thought, and it's precisely what fuels the imaginations of XRP's maximum diehard supporters. But whilst can XRP realistically hit $100? That's in which matters get elaborate. According to marketplace analyst Andrew Ford, XRP should attain this milestone by way of 2037 and Ethereum will attain $20,000. Another prominent voice inside the space, Barry C., takes a barely more conservative view, estimating that XRP would possibly range among $1 and $3 via the quit of this bull run, with a hazard of hitting $100 by means of 2032 and 2033. Meanwhile, analysts from ChangeA forecast a slower upward push, predicting XRP ought to contact the $100 mark with the aid of April 2040. And of Root, we cannot help, however, talk approximately the reality that XRP Ripple is taking on the arena. Even Ripple's CEO himself has hinted at something massive on the horizon. That's a massive confirmation that XRP's rate ought to quickly skyrocket. But what precisely is driving this momentum? Let's boil all of it down and notice how these tendencies could send Ripple hovering to new heights. So Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse these days shared his mind on the capacity impact of an XRP ETF. And his insights are not anything brief of recreation changing, with primary monetary gamers like Bitwise and Canary Capital making use of to release and traded fund for XRP. Garlinghouse expressed both marvel and optimism about the timing of these filings. The packages got here during an important second while the SEC appealed the Ripple ruling, but this didn't prevent the momentum for an XRP ETF. Garlinghouse believes that one of these products could convey massive capital into the XRP environment, just as Bitcoin ETFs did for Bitcoin in advance this year. But what precisely is an ETF, and why does it remember for XRP? An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is an economic product that allows human beings to put money into an asset without clearly having to shop for the asset itself. I think of it like a basket of fruit, in which, as an alternative of buying every person piece of fruit, you buy a percentage of the complete basket. This makes it easier for investors, specifically huge establishments, to get publicity to an asset. ETFs are traded on traditional inventory exchanges. Because of this, they're extra available to everyday traders and feature the capability to draw in massive cash from institutional traders. Now, right here's why that is substantial for XRP. ETFs, in particular in the Cryptocurrency International, had been acknowledged to pump the rate of the property they represent. When Bitcoin ETFs released, they introduced in an extraordinary $21 billion in capital inflows. If the CC approves these ETF applications, the demand created by using an ETF can force up the price of the underlying asset, XRP in this case, because establishments that previously stayed far away from directly shopping cryptocurrency can now make investments via a regulated, appointed product like an ETF. As to put this in easy terms, if a Bitcoin ETF is like commencing the gates to a massive reservoir of money, an XRP ETF should do the identical. And when that money flows into XRP, it can push up call for, and therefore the fee. But there may be greater to it than simply fee hypothesis. The approval of an XRP ETF would also sign broader reputation of XRP as a valid and precious asset in the economic markets. This ought to lessen regulatory concerns for buyers and provide extra self-assurance for folks